For the LA Galaxy's presentation of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Thanks so much for coming out today. We'll let everybody get seated. Thanks again to everyone for coming out today. I'd like to kick things off with the president and CEO of AEG, Mr. Dan Beckerman. Dan?
Thanks, Brendan. Thanks to all of you for joining us here this afternoon. It's a great day when one of the best players in the history of the game chooses to join your club. This is a monumental signing for the Galaxy and for Major League Soccer. And it's the latest example of AEG's commitment to our club, to our sport, to our league, and to our city. And I'll be brief. I just want to do a couple of quick thank yous. Ibra, first and foremost, I want to thank you for choosing the Galaxy. We know that you can play anywhere in the world, and it's an honor that you've chosen the Galaxy to be here with us today. You're here for all the right reasons. Most importantly, you're here to win, and we share that goal and that vision with you. So thanks, Zlatan. And finally, I want to thank our front office, Chris and Ziggy and Pete and Kurt. But most importantly, I want to thank Jovan Karofsky for his tireless efforts and for his persistence with this. He was a real bulldog on this transaction, and I didn't think that a bulldog could catch a lion, but it turns out that he can. So thanks, Jovan, for chasing him down and for making this possible. So I know we're all here to hear from Ibra, so I'm going to hand it over to Chris Klein, our president of the Galaxy.
Thanks, Dan. I'll echo some of the same things that Dan said. Thank you all for being here. A lot of people here. It's a big day. It's a big day for our club. As always, we have been doing this since 1996 when our league has started. And we wouldn't be in a position today without the support of our owner, Mr. Anschutz, and Dan. They have backed us through everything, and without them, not only would our league not be here today, but we wouldn't be here either. So thank you to you guys for your support. This offseason has been a busy one, and I can't say enough about our group. The leadership from Ziggy and Pete to continue to mold a roster and still leave room to bring in someone like Zlatan Ibrahimovic. It's pretty remarkable what they did in a short offseason. As Dan mentioned also for Jovan and his relationship and his tireless effort to stay on him until he got here, until his 2 feet arrived in LA, as he said last night. It takes a team of people to get anything done, and certainly to bring home something like this. So our club is in a much different position than we were when we started this thing. Even in a different position when Ziggy was in his first go-around with us. We've continued to transition and continue to move forward, and this move is no different. And we're excited about this. Lastly, we've been at this for a long time, and so I want to thank Zlatan's representatives, Mino and Rafaela, for staying in constant contact with us. There has been many times where we've been at this, and we finally got it done. And lastly, to Ibra, thank you for choosing us. It means a lot to have a player that's accomplished what you've accomplished to come and be a part of us. And we know you had choices, and so to choose us, we couldn't be more excited. I know you had it a little different, but want to welcome you to the Galaxy and welcome you to Los Angeles.
We'll now take comments from LA Galaxy head coach Ziggy Schmid.
Obviously, as a coach, I'm excited. It's the reason I came back to the Galaxy is because of the ability of this club being able to do things like this that I don't think any other club has the capability of doing. Ibra is a player that I look up to, mostly because he's taller than me. But I look up to him for all the accomplishments that he's achieved as a player with all the teams that he's played for and the titles that he's won. And when you can add a piece like that to your team, it makes your team stronger, but it makes the individual players on your team stronger. And I'm really looking forward to our relationship and us working together. I'm very happy as well that he selected the Galaxy as a place to play, because he could have selected many other options. You know, we're at his capability of doing, but he chose us, and that is something I'm very happy about and I'm very proud of. And the commitment from AEG and the front office has been superb in making sure that this got accomplished. And I'm just looking forward, as we move on and we continue to play together and the players get to know each other, of having great success on the field and being able to return the MLS Cup to Los Angeles.
And now we'll take comments from LA Galaxy forward, number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. Let's start to thank everybody. I want to thank the owner, Dan, Chris, coach, and especially Jovan Kirovski, that I've been speaking more to than I spoke with my wife. So a big thanks to him. This thing was supposed to happen a couple of years before, but it didn't. But I'm here now, so the destiny was that it was supposed to happen. The question was only when. So happy to be here. Finally, I'm here, and I'm just excited, looking forward to play, and just want to go out on the field. I know it has been a long break for me, where I haven't been in my rhythm, where I play every day almost because of the injury I had. But now it's like I just want to go out, smell the grass, touch the ball. Today when we finished the training, I just wanted to continue. I even asked the coach, can I go and shoot some balls there? And he gave me okay, so I went over and I shot. So I feel young. I said once before, I feel like Benjamin Button. I was born old and I will die young, this for sure. So just to say, don't worry about my age. I know I'm 37, but when I came to England, they all said I was old. I came in a wheelchair. After 3 months, I conquered England, and they say I was flying. So this is only numbers. So I know what I'm able to do. I know what I will do. And I come here to win. I already brought my family, so my wife can take care of the family, and I can take care of what I'm good at, playing football. So just to settle in very fast, get to know my teammates, get to know the coach, the people around the club. Tomorrow, big game. And I'm already involved, so I feel excited. So the lion is hungry. Thank you.
We'll now open up the room for questions in English, only in English to start. Adam?
Zlatan, first off, welcome to Los Angeles. Many people are glad to have you here. What have you done when you were in Manchester to prepare, to be ready to make this big jump to Southern California, to make this big jump to MLS in terms of your conditioning and your fitness?
For the last 2 months, when I came back to the team in Manchester, I started to play. I had a bit to do before I could go with the team and do all in. And then I think I did 6-7 games. I jumped in, I played one from the start, I scored 1 goal, and I felt something, well, I didn't feel 100%. I didn't feel ready, so I took a step back because, like I said, I'm not there because I'm Ibrahimovic. I'm there to give you results. And if I cannot do it, I will not let you force me or for somebody else to go on the field just because of my name or just because I have achieved, because I don't like it like that. I like to do something where I can give back, and that is giving results, and I know when I'm doing it. So I didn't feel 100%. I took a step back. I started to train even harder, prepare even better. So for the last 2 months, I've done preparation. I've been training with the team every day, but still not feeling 100%. So then this move came up, where Jovan started to call me every day, and yeah, I started to put my mind in something in a different way because still I'm professional. I had a contract with Manchester, and whenever Coach Mourinho needed me, I was there. If he didn't needed me, I was still there. So, but I trained very hard. I know what I've gone through. I know what kind of year from when it happened until now, what I went through to come where I am. So, like I said, I just want to go out, play, give back, make the fans enjoy, help my teammates win. Because if I don't win, I feel it as a failure. I feel I disappoint myself because I'm used to win and I do everything to win. So this move will not change anything. I come here to win, and I'm pretty sure I will win. And I know I will win. That's the difference.
Scott?
Welcome, Zlatan.
Thank you.
Two questions. One is, how available are you for tomorrow's game? How long do you think you could go if you did play? And secondly, you say that this was supposed to happen a couple of years ago. Why did it not happen then, and why now, and why MLS?
Like I said, I'm available. I have so much adrenaline in me, so I think it can hold long time, but the condition, I don't know if it holds as long as the adrenaline. So let's see. We start step by step. I mean, I know I'm not here only for one game. I'm here for the season, and we have another season. So I think the coach wants to build it up and make me feel comfortable, settle in, get to know the way things are working normally. So, but if the coach needs me for the whole game, I'm there the whole game. If he needs me for 1 minute, I'm there for 1 minute. So I'm there only to help and push and do what I'm good at. And when I say that this was supposed to happen a couple of years ago, I mean it was supposed to happen before Manchester United. My head was here. I wanted to come here, and it didn't happen. Okay. Things goes sometimes like it's not supposed to go, but the destiny said that I will come here. So Los Angeles called, and I answered.
Go here.
I think the whole situation, I mean, I know when David Beckham came here, he gave a boost to the league. He came to Galaxy to build up things and to set the bar where he came from. And I think this is something that has been keeping going in front. Like then Robbie Keane, you had Gerrard coming over, and now I'm here. So I mean, like I said, it was very easy. Los Angeles called, and I answered.
Go here.
Zlatan, welcome. What challenge represent for you coming from Europe, from Manchester United to the MLS? What is exactly what it represents for you as a player? How competitive is this league for you, for a player like you? And that's first question. And second question, Jonathan Dos Santos mentioned recently that you enjoy LA because it feels like Mexico. If you can elaborate on those two. Thank you very much.
So how competitive the league is, I think it's very competitive. It's growing fast. And I see from Europe, when I was in Europe, we see a lot of football from the MLS. And I know the interest is growing here, over here also. I mean, this says everything. And I know that MLS can come to a level where Europe is. I mean, it's all about time. It's all about how the things is developing, and I come here to try it, to feel it, and to make it better, to be one of those guys that made a difference and gave the right boost for the competition, because I see a big potential in the MLS, and I want to be part of it. And with Jonathan, when I said it's a lot of Mexican, was yesterday in the airport when I came, and I said I saw a lot of Mexicans. I don't know if they were there for me or for you. So, but football is like it is. It's international. I say always football is one religion. Wherever you come from, whoever you are, it brings everybody together and everybody is welcome. So that's soccer we say here, but it's football. And it's the biggest sport in the world. You have with all the respect for all the other sports you do out there, but football, there is no one that can compete with football. We have 4 billion playing football in the world. And imagine the concurrence out there, how it is. And imagine when you're on top, how you feel. It feels good up here.
Sophie?
Zlatan, welcome to La La Land over here. You've played for some of the biggest teams in the world, and you've played in some of the biggest games, biggest derbies. Hi, over here. Hi. In
Yes.
some of the biggest teams, biggest derbies. In Manchester, Sir Alex Ferguson a few years ago called Manchester City the noisy neighbours. And some of us here perhaps think that LAFC are the noisy neighbours 2.0. And LA Galaxy's been the dynasty and the dominant team. How much are you looking forward to, and how much do you want to play in that game tomorrow? It's a historical game. It's the first of its kind. The entire city is excited about it. And second, did you speak to Freddie Ljungberg at all, who's worked with Coach before, to get any advice or tips?
Like I said, I'm here. I'm available. I want to play. I think it's the club that is more like step by step. And like I said, I feel like a child that you give candy for the first time and he goes around chasing for the candy. That is me chasing the ball now. So I respect every decision. Coach is the boss. If he needs me, I'm here. If he don't need me, I'm still here. So that's the situation basically. And if I spoke to Freddie, no, I haven't spoken to him for 10 years. So, but I'm not worried because all my relationship with the coaches has been player professional. I mean, he says we do. That's the way it is. And then players do it in their quality they have, and we follow the philosophy of the coach, and that's why you have a successful team, because the coach has his philosophy, the players follow it, and the success is there. You do it together, so that's it.
John?
Thank you.
Zlatan, right here. Everybody in the world knows what Zlatan can bring to a team. Now, what can LA Galaxy bring to Ibra?
I think, like I said, I'm very thankful for the opportunity that I'm here, and I think that it's me giving MLS what it wants. So I've been everywhere. I started at Malmö, I went to Ajax, I went to Juventus, I went to Inter, I went to Barcelona, I went to Milan. I mean, it can go on the whole day. From Milan, we went to PSG United, and now Galaxy. So the teams I've been playing with, it doesn't happen by luck or something. It happened because of hard work. And I know I work very hard to achieve what I achieved, and I'm still working. So I think that I'm only thankful for the opportunity that I can go in and collect what I've been collecting for all these years. So they just opened the door, and I just step in, and I will bring so many trophies that I can bring in to this side. So I'm very happy for that and thankful.
Zlatan, what is the realistic chance, and if there is any chance at all, that you will play in the World Cup, as it also affects MLS and Galaxy?
Let me first enjoy here. What happens here, we take it further. But my focus is on Galaxy, and prepare good for Galaxy, and be available, help my teammates, help coach, help the club, whatever they need. So World Cup is another question. I said it before. There is nobody needs to call nobody. If I want, I'm there. So whatever they say, it is like it is.
En español, ¿por qué decidiste venir a Los Ángeles?
Can I answer in English?
Yes. You can answer in English.
Can I? Let's be gentlemen and answer for everybody. Why I choose? First of all, like I answered before, they called, I answered. And then it's the most successful club in in the US, MLS, and I think it's the right environment for me. They're used to getting players from Europe in this situation, so good people behind the club, and I see the potential. Last year was not a good year. It is what it is. This season something new is going on. I'm here now. I'm just an extra puzzle in the big puzzle, so why I choose? Because I wanted it. And I know what I can bring it. And I will bring it. So I'm not arrogant, I'm confident. The people that doesn't understand, they say I'm arrogant, but the people that understand, they know I'm confident.
Question over here.
Hey, Zlatan. Over here. Michael with NBCLA. You mentioned David Beckham paving the way and his move to the MLS. I heard that he was he played a crucial role in you coming here. I heard you had dinner with him. Can you tell us what that was like, what he said, and what kind of put you over the top to make the move now?
Obviously, when I played with David in PSG, I get to know the person, because when you play against the opponents, you know them in a different way. And now when he took the move to PSG, you get to know the person more personal. So fantastic guy, great family guy, fantastic football player, and he had only positive things to say, because already there I was asking questions. How is it? How was it for him? And all these basic questions. And he was only positive. And I just got a message from David, and he said, just enjoy. This is your environment, and you will enjoy, because he knows how he had it. And obviously he gave he was the one who took the first step from, let's say, from this generation to the MLS, to US. So only positive, and he's super confident, and he has another team now. So he should only wish and be happy that I'm not playing in 2020.
Elmer.
Hi, Zlatan. Welcome to LA. Do you have something to prove to somebody else that you are not something to say, I just want to spend the time here and I don't want to take it serious, or this is really what you want? And also, did you avoid the Sweden national team topic or not? Do you want to be on the World Cup?
So you mean I have to prove something here? That is your question.
To somebody or not?
No.
Because a lot of people say you are old. How do you feel about that?
I told you I'm like Benjamin Button. They said I was old in the Premier League, the most biggest pace competition in the world. When I was there, I felt it. I did it, and I took over. So after 3 months, they said, so the haters became my fans, all the people that was criticizing. And it didn't become as fun as it was when I started, in the beginning when I come. And that's why I chose also to go to the Premier League, because I will never turn down a challenge where many players would be comfortable and they will choose something that is more easier or more comfortable. I would not. I will take the hardest thing that there is out there. And at 35, people said I will never make it in the Premier League. People said, even with players I talked to, they said, don't go there because you had like 20 years of experience in the other competition. You had all your trophies you won. You put that, everything in gamble when you go to the Premier League. Because if I would do one season in Premier League that was not good, they would all say, all that you did before is not good enough because you didn't make it here. But I took all those years and I put it in one game. I put it on one bet. Let's go to the Premier League and you will see what happens. Same thing here. I don't have nothing to prove. Where I needed to prove was when I was in Malmö and Ajax, when I was young. Now I just have to perform. And the player will not change if you do good or not. It's all about what you perform. So there is nothing to prove because I am the player I am. I know what I'm able to do and I know I will do it. So to prove that you ask to a 18-year-old that he comes to a new environment. I'm doing this for 23 years, sorry. I know in my head what the game is, but now the rest of my body has to follow it. And it will follow. And the second question was? Let's keep them on their toes. Let's see. Because they are talking all if I should go or if I should not go, because they have it good, they have it bad. But so far they didn't win nothing. And I know how to win. So let's see.
We're going to take 3 more questions in English. We'll start with Ivis in the back.
Ivis Galarcep, Goal.com. Two questions for you. Number one, we heard about you speaking to David Beckham. Were there any other friends, former teammates that you spoke to about coming here? And secondly, how much did that injury and the process you had to go through to come back, how much did that make you appreciate the game more, appreciate what you have more?
I mean, I don't know many of the players that has come over here that I played with that was here. So David is the main guy that I spoke to, and he had only positive things to say. So, but even whatever David or somebody else would say would not change my mind, because when I'm focusing on something and when I chose something, I'm not backing up from it. Like I said, when I see challenges, this is a new challenge for me, and I will take it, even as the situation says it is, or the circumstances is what it is. I'm not backing off. And good question, the second one. After my injury, that was something new that happened in my career. I never had it. I played every game, every season. So let's say 70 games a season. I trained every day. I played every day because that's me. I want to play. I want to be involved. And when I got my injury, something new happened. I was suddenly in a new situation, so from top to bottom. And I felt my body when I was laying in a bed and I could not move after the operation. And I felt my body started to shake because I needed to do something, because I've been doing this for 20 years. So the football players, they are programmed. They wake up, they go to training, they go back home, they rest. So they repeat every day like that, and I could not do it. And I did so many boring trainings every day, but mentally I become stronger. I become different, I think different. So just like I said in the beginning of the press conference, I just want to go out there, smell the grass, appreciate every time I put my shoes on, football shoes, and just to feel the ball, just to touch the ball, to kick it, to pass it, to run. So it took me back where I began to play football. So that is what I felt, and I appreciate every time I can go out and just do those things what I've been doing for the last 20 years. So I'm just happy, and I know what I've done to come where I am now. So the injury I have, I know the world doesn't know details about my injury, but I can tell you the injury was that nobody else has had. So, but only the lion could injure himself, so it's like that.
We'll do 2 more questions in English. Second to last question here.
Hi, Zlatan. This is Tony from Univision. It seems to all of us that your adrenaline and your passion for the game is the same as when you were beginning your career. But are there things about the game that you go around in a different manner after all of these years?
I think when you're at my age, you played for the best clubs in the world. You won with the best clubs in the world. You played with the best players in the world. You won with the best players in the world. I think you get that experience, and by time you find yourself. You know what you need to do. You go through different days, but more or less it's the same routine you go through. So I know what I need to perform. I know what I need to stay good. Even now I came back from the injury, I know what I need to do to feel good in the field. So now I only need the games and to get that rhythm. So, I mean, it's just to feel the game. And I said, like before, I said my head, I know what I need to do. I know the game. I know the game more than good. I know the game perfect. I played 700-800 games, I think. I have almost 500 goals. I have more goals than players have games. So I think I know what I'm doing. So let's continue to do it, but with Galaxy. So it's the same me, but different club.
We'll do the last question in English here.
Okay. Hello, Zlatan. Naomi from Paris.
Ça va?
Bien, et vous?
Très bien.
You have marked the history of the PSG thanks to all the goals you've scored, but also thanks your personality, and many children becomes fans of the PSG and soccer thanks to you. What can you say to all the children of Los Angeles and United States who don't really know you, but who will probably know you in the future?
What I have to say, I mean, when I see children, for me the children is the future. I always say 50% out of the football, what we do as a professional, that is 50, and the other 50 is the fans, and especially the kids. For me, I have 2 kids at home. I know how it is to have kids. You want to give as much as possible. You see the happiness when you see the kids. You see them going crazy when they see you, and you just want to give back. And my words for them is just to make them enjoy. They should enjoy themselves, be happy when they play, and but in whatever, not only football, whatever they do or whatever they choose to do. So be happy, enjoy the game. We try to give back as much as we can, and if they know me or not, if they don't know me, I make sure they will know me. So this is no worries, and no, they are the future. They are important, and I hope I'm a good example for them that they take after, and they do it, but they do it even better than me. So I'm happy for kids.
Thank you. We'll take a few questions in Swedish now. Go ahead, white shirt.
Zlatan, Bruno Pukas, Skånska Dagbladet i Malmö.
Okay.
Hur är din jetlag och hur kommer du att tackla den de närmsta dagarna?
Do I answer in Swedish?
Answer in Swedish is fine.
Okej,
Yeah.
det känns bra. Jag menar, man är jetlaggad såklart. Det har varit... Vi landade igår 9:30, träffade fansen, träffade klubben. Dagen efter har vi tränat, så jag har hunnit sova lite, men inte helt. Så det är något jag vill anpassa mig så snabbt som möjligt. I och med det, vad är det, skillnaden mot engelsk tid, 8 timmar. Så det ska jag anpassa mig så snabbt som möjligt, men allting har varit fantastiskt. Det är hektiskt, det är stort, men det är bara att köra på. Det blir nästan som en vanlig dag på jobbet, så det är något jag är van vid. Och jag mår bra, känner mig fräsch. Så kanske senare under dagen kommer jag känna mig lite mer sliten med tanke på jetlagen. Men det känns bra, jag är positiv, jag är taggad. Ser fram emot matchen imorgon och låt oss njuta.
Thank you. We're going to do 2 more questions in Swedish. We'll do the white shirt here, and then we'll do the gentleman standing up here.
Zlatan, den här triggen som du har haft hela karriären, hur mycket triggar den igång på att bli lika stor här som i Europa?
Jag tror inte det handlar om att bli stor. Det handlar om att göra det du är bra på. Komma med resultaten, vinna saker för klubben. För min egen del, prestera precis som jag gjort innan. Så det handlar inte om att bli stor. Stor är något du blir om du är bra på något. Och det jag är bra på, eller det jag gör är jag inte bra på, utan jag är jävligt bra på det jag gör. Så för mig handlar det inte om att bli stor. För mig handlar det om att erövra och vinna det du kan vinna. Så inget ego här om att man ska bli stor. Jag menar, som jag sa innan, det är, hur många utövare har du i fotboll? 4 biljoner. Komma till toppen i fotboll, det finns inget större. Och jag har varit på toppen i 23 år.
Last question in Swedish.
Tack.
No more questions in Swedish. We're going to proceed to some photo. Okay.
Brandon, you need to be a gentleman. The lady there is waiting.
Thanks, Zlatan.
Varsågod.
Ja, på svenska då tar vi det. Från Expressen här. Du var inne på det lite grann här, men Sveriges förbundskapten säger att ni inte har någon kontakt alls nu. Vad är egentligen ditt besked om VM till Jan Andersson? Kan vi ta det en gång för alla?
Vi kan ta det en gång för alla. Han borde fokusera på laget och inte på mig. Det är vad han borde göra. För om du förlorar 2 matcher, då ska du inte fokusera på mig, även om du får frågan om mig. Fokusera på laget, för det är något stort som kommer att hända till sommar. Han har lyckats ta laget till VM. De säger det är en bragd. för mig en bragd om du vinner VM. För det har inte börjat än. Att vara i VM är en självklarhet i mitt huvud. Så det är nu pressen börjar, det är nu det roliga börjar och det är nu den stora scenen börjar. Så det du har haft hittills är bara uppvärmning. Det är ingen bragd. Där har du vad det handlar om.
Och om han behöver dig, ställer du upp för Sverige då?
Lyssna, jag tillhör Sverige. Jag är väldigt stolt att vara svensk. Jag är det nya Sverige. Jag har lagt Sverige på kartan. Folk vet vad Sverige är tack vare mig. Och det är inget att jag snackar och handlar om att vara arrogant eller något. För det är fakta. Om man behöver mig, om jag vet jag kan göra det jag vill göra. Om jag är 100%lig, dörren är öppen.
One last question in Swedish here.
No, Italian.
Italian? We'll move on to Italian then.
Ciao Zlatan, Fabio Russomando, Sky Sport. Intanto benvenuto negli Stati Uniti. Ti
Grazie.
chiedo se c'è un rammarico della tua parentesi europea, un rimpianto. Probabilmente ormai si è chiuso quel capitolo della tua carriera. E poi ti chiedo, domani si gioca Juventus-Milan, tu sei un grande ex di entrambe le squadre. Da un lato c'è Allegri, che hai avuto come allenatore e con il quale hai vinto, dall'altro lato c'è Gattuso, tuo ex compagno di squadra, che a partita ti aspetti e che consiglio daresti a Gattuso per vincere contro il suo maestro? Grazie.
Scusa, prima domanda non l'ho capito bene.
Ti chiedevo se hai un rimpianto o un rammarico
Ah, ok.
europea che hai avuto nella tua carriera.
No, tutto quello che ho fatto in Europa ho fatto la storia, ho vinto 33 trofei, ho giocato con più grandi club che c'è non in Europa, in mondo, più grandi giocatori. Sono molto, molto contento di questa cosa, fortunato. E poi ho conosciuto tante persone non in un club, in qualche club. No, quello che ho fatto era destino di succedere. Lo porto con me, lo porto qua da dove sono adesso per fare mie cose e poi per il partita di domani. No, Allegri lo sa cosa deve fare per vincere, ha vinto prima, ha vinto con Milan, sta vincendo con Juventus. Quando ho conosciuto Allegri era più giovane in sua carriera, con grandi club, adesso ha più esperienza, ha fatto grandi cose e poi Gattuso conosco come compagno e spiegare a Gattuso come devi vincere non bisogna spiegare, lui lo sa bene e ha tanto fame di vincere, sta facendo grandi cose con il club e sono contento per lui perché mi piace come persona, mi piaceva come calciatore, è un calciatore che ti stimola tanto, che ti dà tanto, ma non solo in campo, anche fuori campo. E se vado in guerra, lui è una persona che lo porto e non c'è tanti come lui. È sempre in fianco tua se ti serve e spero che sarà una bella partita. Grazie.
Thank you, group. We're going to move on to some post photos now. We're going to move this table to the side. We're going to do photos with the group for video and then for photographers. If we could have all photographers stay low, we will do video first, photos second. We're going to have everybody stand up here on the stage and we're going to move this table.
It's a little hard to figure out when you're looking at it upside down. There you go.
Like I said, we're going to do the jersey front and back. We're going to do video first with the group, and then we'll do it with Zlatan by himself. So video first. Everybody in the shot, please. Okay, we're now going to have photographers stand if you wish. Photo elements here. Do a couple of shots this way. Okay, if we could clear the stage and just keep Zlatan up on the stage by himself. Huh? If we can have all the photo folks down, we're going to capture this. Everyone please sit. We're going to do video first. We show the front of the jersey as well, Libra. Okay, photo can now stand. We'll do photo here. Ibra by himself. Do the front of the shirt real quick. All right, everyone, we're going to let Zlatan Ibrahimovic leave the stage. Chris Klein, Ziggy Schmidt, and Dan Beckerman will be available for one-on-ones. Thank you for attending. We will see you tomorrow.